and honorable colleagues, as you may be aware, the M23 armed group advanced on Goma, DRC on Sunday, 26 January 2025, after capturing significant territory earlier this month in Kivu, North Kivu province. On Monday, 27 January 2025, the M23 announced the capture of Goma. The conflict between the M23 and the armed forces of DRC has escalated in spite of determined mediation efforts and progress toward the cessation of hostilities under both Rwanda and Nairobi processes. We offer our heartfelt condolences to the innocent civilians, the MONUSCO, some Idris peacekeepers that have lost their lives in the fighting taking place in North Kivu and South Kivu provinces of DRC. We are deeply concerned about the escalation of tensions in eastern DRC that have led to massive displacement of people, with likely consequential pressure on the Republic of Uganda, which already hosts more than 560,000 refugees from DRC alone. Colleagues, yesterday, our embassy in DRC, Kinshasa, was attacked by rioters triggered by developments in Goma, where looting and burning of the embassy property took place. The incident is a violation of the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations 1961, and we condemn this in the strongest terms. Fortunately, no embassy staff was harmed, and it has been determined that they are safe and the embassy premises are now secured. Last evening, we received assurances from government of DRC that appropriate security measures had been taken and the situation in Kinshasa is under control. The decision to suspend Uganda Airlines flights to Kinshasa announced yesterday is prudent under the circumstances as we continue to monitor the situation, which is fast changing. The Minister of Foreign Affairs is assessing practical means to provide consular or emergency services to Ugandan nationals resident in DRC, and as need arises, will inform the public in due course of the measures. Honorable members, this is a protracted conflict with a long history of misjudgment and external interference. A multiplicity of factors including ethnicity, citizenship, mineral and economic exploitation, and youth unemployment continue to fuel the conflict. We therefore would like to take this opportunity to categorically state and clarify that the Republic of Uganda dissociates itself from the activities of armed belligerent groups in the DRC. It's important to restate the context to government of Uganda participation in resolution of this conflict since 2013 in order to provide clarity. On 12 December 2013, in Nairobi, 2 declarations and 1 communique were signed, including the Kampala dialogue between the government of the Democratic Republic of Congo and the M23. The documents detailed each side's commitment, including the mobilization and reintegration of former rebels, and the DRC commitment to facilitate the return of refugees. Following the defeat of the M23 armed group in November 2013, the former fighters were received in Kisoro, Uganda, disarmed by Uganda security, and their arms inspected and handed over to government of DRC at Kasindi. The ex-combatants were regularly visited by DRC government officials, the International Committee of the Red Cross, the expanded joint verification mechanism, MONUSCO, defense attaches accredited to Uganda, and international journalists for monitoring and documentation exercises. It should be noted that the ex-combatants were not prisoners, but refugees. Uganda government has, in good faith, regularly shared information with the DRC government on matters relating to activities of the M23 ex-combatants. By 2015, all disarmed ex-combatants that had taken refuge in Uganda, save for non-citizens of DRC, had been handed over to government of DRC. Colleagues, we commend the Rwanda process under the stewardship of His Excellency Joao Lorenzo, the President of the Republic of Angola. We recognize the Nairobi process under the guidance of former President Uhuru Kenyatta. We recall DRC government's approval of EAC regional force deployment in Eastern DRC in November 2022, resulting in success in ensuring a reduction in M23's movement territory by 80%. However, due to disagreement around the force's mandate, the mission was not extended, and the aircraft completed its withdrawal on 21st December 2023, after its mandate expired on 8th December 2023. The 24th Ordinary Summit of the EAC Heads of State held on 30th November 2024 in Arusha called for a coordinated approach and the consolidation of various mediation initiatives, specifically Rwanda process and the EAC-led Nairobi process, to be merged into one and managed jointly. We are hopeful that this initiative will be implemented to ensure a more effective mediation process toward the cessation of hostilities and a lasting peace. Right Honorable Speaker, as we have said before, the problems of Great Lakes region cannot be resolved by military means. This approach has been tried before and unfortunately has its limits and unnecessarily prolongs the resolution of problems. His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni and the government of Uganda remain available to participate in regional peace initiatives to ensure cessation of hostilities as soon as possible. The government of Uganda continues to monitor the security situation in the Great Lakes region while taking into account the importance of the ongoing bilateral agreements with the DRC. I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.